And it just gave me a thirst to want to know more. And the more I learnt, and the wiser I got, the more I wanted to know. I came from a believing family. Always felt like God was calling me, like it was an itch that I couldn't really scratch. And I intermittently prayed. I wanted an end to the emptiness that I felt in my competitive world. And I felt like I was being trapped by my lifestyle. So I was a bid manager in the IT industry. So I bid for large government contracts, multi-million-pound contracts. And so I was working 70 hours a week. Paid very well, had all the trappings of lifestyle that went with it. I've always been a very family-orientated person, and I found I was just being pulled in far too many directions, and I started to resent it. My brother had a business. He was very successful, but with that brought him a lot of pressure, and he turned to alcohol as a crutch, and he lost everything. And eventually he died of a brain hemorrhage. It was at the age of 54. At the same time, my beloved father was diagnosed of Alzheimer's. I went to see my dad every day, every afternoon, and we cooked together, and I got him helping with the cooking, and we went on long dog walks. And it was a real privilege to spend that time with him, because I knew I would never get that time back. I was praying every day. I was asking God, I really don't know what to do. Am I doing the right thing? Then things took a turn for the worst. I wasn't happy with the care home. They were making some mistakes. And then there was a knock on the door. And it was the police. And they asked me to sit down. And they said, I'm sorry, your father's committed suicide. And it was just devastating. Ricky Simpson-Gray, our vicar, prayed for me and for my father and for my family. And he sent me flowers, and he sent me a Bible, and he sent me The Purpose-Driven Life from Ricky Warren, the whole thing, and kept in touch. I just turned to God, and I had conversations with him. And there were nights where I just didn't sleep, and I prayed, can you help me sleep? And I slept. Faith gives you wisdom, and faith gives you hope. And I think when you lose hope, my father lost hope. And so if you want a hope, a peaceful, happy, joyous life, then turn to God. I think the best thing about being a Christian is I get a helper. I have a constant companion, so I'm never alone. And it was God that was the game changer. It was faith that was the game changer. He then said, right, I'm now going to put you right. I'm going to repair you. And it just gave me a thirst to want to know more. And the more I learnt, and the wiser I got, the more I wanted to know. I've done both sets of Come and See. I found the information very knowledgeable. I loved the testimonies. I loved the Bible study and the way that it led you through. And it's just added to my knowledge. I think it's brilliant that that's free and it's available to everybody. And it's just not to be afraid of it. It's just a bit of commitment of time, but it's not hard. I just think, I wish I'd read this years ago. It would have helped me so much with my confidence and peace and my people pleasing and all of that. I just wish I'd done it a long time ago.
When Jesus saw the crowds, he went up the mountain, and after he sat down, his disciples came to him. Then he began to speak and taught them, saying,
Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Blessed are those who mourn, for they are comforted.
Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth.
Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled.
Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy.
Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God.
Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God.
Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.